Welcome to this month's Pioneer Update. Let me start with a few verses from Hebrews 12 verses 1 to 3 in the Message translation. Do you see what this means? All these pioneers who blazed the way, all these veterans cheering us on. It means we'd better get on with it. Strip down, start running, and never quit. No extra spiritual fat, no parasitic sins. Keep your eyes on Jesus, who both began and finished this race we're in. Study how he did it, because he never lost sight of where he was headed. That exhilarating finish in and with God. He could put up with anything along the way, the cross, shame, whatever. And now he's there in the place of honor, right alongside God. When you find yourselves flagging in your faith, go over that story again, item by item, that long litany of hostility that he ploughed through, and that will shoot adrenaline into your souls. Well, friends, we need that, don't we? Adrenaline shot into our souls as we are ploughing through what feels like a bit of a muddy field, and perhaps we feel like we're flagging a bit in our faith. We need to remember we are pioneer. We're following pioneers who blazed the way, particularly the founders of the New Church movement and of our New Church movement called Pioneer. You know, those who began Pioneer were born at just the right time to begin a movement. And this now is our appointed time upon the earth. And we have been born at just the right time to rebuild a reset missional church coming out of COVID into a different landscape to what we left behind. And coming out of restrictions, whether that be next spring, next autumn, who knows, we do know this. We will come out of it more pioneering than how we went in. The future is smaller, more innovative, creative, missional expressions of church, more focused small groups and communities. And we can do that. It's in our DNA to pioneer and to plant. You know, it's the main reason that as Pioneer Pathway is being relaunched in January, the first module of 8 weeks is on planting and missional leadership. Why don't you consider signing up for that? God always calls us to go forward. He never says just hold your breath and wish you could go back to the past. He says, put your hand in my hand, and together we'll go forward into the future. So then, in terms of pioneering and planting, which is our future, we're going to be hearing from Pioneer's newest church plant, which is up in Whitleybay, which ties in with prophetic words that have been spoken over us as a network about the Northeast. And I'm delighted to say it's a female church planter who is obeying God's call on her life. And as we know, Pioneer's a great network to be part of if you're a female church planter. We're going to be hearing from a new missional expression being planted by King's Church up in Manchester, who are partnering with the Eden Project in Wythenshawe. We're going to be hearing from Lakundo, who's going to tell us about the Pioneer Women Leaders Conference in January, and then from our newest team member, Josh Bloor, who'll be telling us all about our new online modular Pioneer Pathway. So we're really investing into our training over the next season. So there's lots going on, and enjoy all that God is doing.
My name's Shelley Drury, and I'm leading the team of a new church plant here in Whitleybay with my husband Ben and our 3 children. My journey with Pioneer started many moons ago when I arrived as a new Christian and joined Open Heaven. There I found out what church was really about. After 13 years in the Northeast, God spoke to us about moving back to South London, and we joined New Gen and rejoined Pioneer. Whilst we were there, God gave us a word: there's no place like home, and He called us back to Whitleybay with a heart to plant a church. Earlier this year, I was at the Pioneer Leaders Conference, and I experienced that second coming home. When I walked in the room, that sense of belonging. Nowhere else but Pioneer would someone have a prophetic word about a boat and then someone bring it to the conference. God laid it on our heart to plant Life Church here in our community with 3 specific foundations. That we would do life together, that we would be disciples of Jesus who genuinely share lives with each other. Secondly, that we would live life to the full, that we would be actively involved in our community. We're as much at home in the rugby club or with our friends on the beach as we are in a meeting. We want to take every opportunity and have fun along the way. And thirdly, we want to bring life. We want to serve our community. Spending 3.5 years with Paul and Paula Weston was excellent training for that. We want to bring life to people's lives that they may meet with Jesus. We love Whitleybay and the people here, and we are looking for people to share with us in this adventure, to pray, to move here and to share in our award-winning ice cream.
Hello, my name's James. I'm one of the pastors of King's Church, Wythenshawe, right here in South Manchester. And I've just wanted to share some exciting news with you today. We're going to be launching an Eden team in partnership with the Message Trust, and that Eden team is going to be called Eden Wythenshawe Park. And a great friend of ours who's a member of the church, John, is going to be leading that team. So I just want to pass over to him to tell you a little bit more about what an Eden team is.
Hi, my name's John. Welcome to sunny Wythenshawe, one of the largest housing estates in Europe. I'm putting together a team of people to move into the area to put on projects aimed at social action within the community, things like youth groups, things like food relief for people, all sorts of different things aimed at supporting people in the community, but with a real focus of sharing the gospel, the good news of Jesus. If you're someone that's really passionate about helping the poor, if you're someone that's really passionate about sharing the good news of Jesus with people, I'd love to chat to you a little bit more about what an Eden team is going to look like and how you can get involved. Send me an email at john.hopkins@message.org.uk or give me a call on the number below. I'd really love to chat to you. Thank you so much.
Hey, my name's Lakundo and I'm on the Pioneer UK core team. One of our distinctives as a network is women leading at every level. So we love it whenever we get the opportunity to gather women from across the network to really connect, inspire one another, equip one another, and grow in our confidence as leaders. Over the last few years, we've had absolutely amazing times at our women's conferences, and so I'm super pleased to announce the dates for next year's Women's Conference. This will be happening on the 15th and 16th of January 2021. So if you are a woman, if you are part of Pioneer, if you are a leader, or you're aspiring to leadership, then this is for you. And yes, that includes you under 18-year-olds. On the Friday, we'll be gathering women leaders who carry bottom line responsibility for their congregation, so senior leaders, team leaders, and then on the Saturday we'll be gathering all women leaders from across the network, including those aspiring to leadership, to listen, to learn, to ask questions, to spend time sharing life together and really growing together in our leadership. We are super privileged to have Deborah Green, OBE, as our guest speaker. Deborah leads the charity Redeeming Our Communities, and she's an absolutely phenomenal woman, so you don't want to miss it. To book in and find out more details, simply go to the link below. It's coming up quickly, so put the date in your diaries, get booking on, and let's encourage one another to be there and make the most of this opportunity as we step up and into all that God has got for us as His leaders. See you there.
Hi everyone, we're really looking forward to Pioneer's very own Pathway Leadership Programme, which starts online in January. Over the next couple of days, please check out our Facebook group, our Pioneer Facebook group, because we'll be posting a longer video that just explains a little bit more about that. You can also apply right now. We've got applications coming in, but the deadline is December the 11th, so don't miss that deadline. We really look forward to this starting in January. God bless and have an awesome rest of the week.
So from all of us to all of you,